Hi viewers in Facebook, in Instagram, in WhatsApp, YouTube. My name is Matan Wekia. I'm here to share with you some few words, few ideas, or things that are going around within my society as South Sudanese community or society or in a country. However, I am not convinced of what I'm going to discuss or share with you is fully evidence because I have not conducted a full research on this. However, few of the few of the things that I'm going to share with you are things that we do as a South Sudanese people or we conduct ourselves as it is. So it's not going to be long. It's not something that I am attacking someone. It's just a reality. And the thing that I'm going to talk about are not in a particular order. I'm just going to pick up the issue that I think we should address or we should look at. And then from there, people from my country, or this can apply also to other African countries or to the black people as all. And the things I'm going to talk about are just very, very common. Most of my people will identify it and disagree or agree into it. So let me begin here. I call myself a Sudanese back, I would say 6, 7 years back. Then somehow in the middle of somewhere, we gain independence from Sudan. And we call ourselves South Sudanese. So the question is, am I still a Sudanese? If I answer as myself, I would say yes. But if I answer to represent the country, I would say no. Why? Because we believe that we are a country called South Sudan. And since we are a country called South Sudan, I have to be South Sudanese. But if I answer it as individual, I would be Sudanese because South is a geographical dimension. It's like, are you from South or North or West? Since you are from South, you are Southerners. And if you are from North, you are Northerners. But because the country has been divided, then you have to call yourself South Sudanese. That means a Sudanese and South Sudanese are still a Sudanese. If I'm wrong, I may not know. But one thing I know about a Sudanese or African, you can be named by somebody who is not from Africa and you will take it as a yes. Doesn't matter whatever name they give you, you will take it. But if I name you as African and I name you that this is the name you should take, you will say no. Why? That is something that we need to know. We were named Nubian, we took it. And then we were called Sudanese, we took it. Then we fed up, we could not live together. So we fight. When we divided, we call ourselves again South Sudanese. But what next? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I'm only speaking to the facts. However, there is one thing that I find very, 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 very disturbing. And I'm wondering who can answer this. And the thing that I found strange was this. South Sudanese people are all leaders. Either they 12, 13 million or 13 and a half or the 12.5 million population. They all leaders. They are politicians, all of them. From women to the man, from man to the women. They all leaders. They can lead the country. They want to be the leaders, not even in the numbers. They want to be all presidents. If you name them to be all president, they will not say no. They will say yes. That's one. Two, South Sudanese or Sudanese don't know. They don't say they don't know. They know everything. If you ask them a question, do you know this? They will say yes. None of them, including all the population, they know everything. Yes? There's nothing that they don't know. They know everything. So you can't tell them that they don't know something. If you ask them, they know. Everything that you said, they already know. For example, a South Sudanese person who is 95 years of age, if you ask him that, you know what, you are too old, can you now step aside and let us do other things? He said, no, but I have to carry on. You know why? Because he forgot that actually we are here in this world as the guests. We are going to leave one day. We are going to leave in an hour. But as South Sudanese people, no, they don't know that. As long they can breathe, they are breathing, they will make sure that they do what they are capable of. Something called death is not in their diary. They have a diary of getting married. The next one is make sure that being a leader so that you will be called Mr. and get respected. By the time you walk in, people get up and call you a good name, Excellency, Honorable, Minister, Prime Minister, President. Those titles, if they are not achieved within your manhood, you are not a man. This is my own observation. Some may agree, some may not agree. That is one thing. Another thing is that we are all politicians. We open for debate. Everybody is a politician. Everybody is a banker. Everybody is a doctor. Nobody, if you are a doctor, everybody must be a doctor. This is our society. But the reality is it, if that was the case, why are we suffering? We don't know. But we know. If you ask South Sudanese, why are you suffering? They'll say, because we're fighting for the leadership. So why can't you let the one person lead? Because he doesn't know. But if you ask that person, they said that you don't know how to lead. Why are you here? He said, no, I know how to lead. They don't know how to lead. So you kind of like a bit confused. What is going on? Those people, they seem to be knowing everything, but they are not doing better. So what is the motive? What is going on? That is South Sudanese life. And now, since this is keep going and going on and going on, we leave our country. We came to the West. Then we start to get in and we still got the same mentality that we know. Now, those who came and they have a little education back home, they try to get in here, can't get it. So they said, you know what, because I know a lot, why do I have to be told what to do? Let me stay away if they are not to respect what I know. But somehow, something called technology came nowhere and bring us a Facebook. Then we now find Facebook is something that if you buy internet and put it in your phone or tablet, computer, then you'll be able to do your thing. Then the South Sudanese say, yes, now, since we know everything, now we know technology, let's get in. We get into Facebook, and we open in the leadership debate. personality debate, attacking each others, because we know everything. One thing is this: why black people or African or Sudanese or South Sudanese, whoever, why do we take but we don't give? If you get named by Kawajat or by white people, European or American, Canadian or Australian, then we say yes. But if you get named by your own African, you said no. What is it? Why is it when we are eating our own salad in Africa, they will say, oh, these people, they are so poor, now they start to eat leaves. When we are eating leaves in Western world, they said it's a salad. What is it? Is it the spinach that grow in South Sudan or grow in Uganda, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kenya are not spinach? Why is it spinach that grow in Europe is spinach? When you eat spinach in South Sudan or Uganda, they will say, oh, you are eating the leaves. But when you're eating spinach here or tomato, then you are okay. You are the one that eating salad. For example, I got even South Sudanese when they go back, or African when they go back, they don't eat salad. They said, oh, if you go to Africa and eat salad, you will have diarrhea. Straight away, you will have diarrhea, you get food poison. You know what? That is not a food poison. Is that because your stomach haven't got organic food, a real salad that made from the leaves, then your system will completely find it strange. So it will try to clean up. Then you said, oh, I got food poison. So as soon as you go to Africa, you will not eat your salad there. You will come back to eat your salad in West, because the one in Africa is the leaves, and this one here called salad. So that means we take, but we don't give. We take or we don't give is the same as we are very creative, but we create it and sell it away so somebody will bring it and sell it back to us. It's the same thing that if I call Mathan, it's difficult for you to pronounce, but if I say Michael, you will call me better. Because Michael sounds better than Mathan. If I said my name is Mathan, you will completely struggling to call my name. But if I said David or Michael, you will actually call it better than calling Mathan better. If I said a book or Diana, you will call Diana better than a book. Why? Because you believe Diana is a right name, or you believe Rebecca is a right name. Instead of calling a well, a book, Nibol and all this, no. Nibol is better calling somebody Diana, Rebecca, and so on. So I am asking a very open question. Is it something to do with South Sudanese? Or is it all as black people don't seem to understand this? We always seem to be known in everything. If we go back to history, we've seen it everywhere. All black people were inferior. They are the one that used to know everything and teach everybody. Now the world turned around. And what they know, they don't know no more. And they start to be followers. Instead of being, their names have to be thrown away and so on. We become to be the one that praying better than white people. Anyway, to keep it, to bring this back to the life, let me make it clear for us that whenever you have one name and you accept it, continue with it until somebody will recognize it. Instead of keep changing, keep changing. It is the same as I named myself Mathon, and then I went to church and I said my name is Michael. And then if my mom came, the one who named me, and asked, is it Mathon in the church? They will say no, Mathon is not here. Why? Because who is in the church is called Michael. That is not Mathon no more. So if somebody come looking for me, he will not find me at Mathon. But if he said, can I speak to Michael? They will find Michael. Because I changed my name so many times, so people that were naming me, if they don't know my name is changed, they will lose. They will not find me. At least they have to see my picture. But why the picture should be matching for what they are asking for. If I'm buying a tomato, I should be buying a spinach, because spinach is green and tomato is red. You see the difference? So that's the same thing, that if somebody come and ask for something, should be getting what he want. Anyway, as I told you before, I am not coming with one topic and go through it. I'm talking parable talk. It's not a subject. So, go back to what I was talking about. The example I just gave goes back to my history. When I left Africa and came to the Western world, the name I left, if I go back now and say that, I will be in trouble. Straight away be told that, look, you are in the wrong country. Because when I left Africa and come to West, I left the country called Sudan with the Sudanese papers. But if I go back now, or anyone that left when he was Sudan goes back to South Sudan, they will be asked, you know what, you are not belong here. Or at least you have to change this, because this is not where you left. Why? Because when you left, we decided that we are not going to be longer the name that you think that it was there. So we change it. So now, either you change with us, or you go back to old one, and then the old one would not even accepted you because you were not in your geographical location in their place. So what is going on here? It's something that you need to find out and actually know what is it. So, brothers of South Sudanese, or brothers of African black people, are we not capable of choosing who we are and maintain it? Stop being named here, there. If they say that what we eat is leaves, and we accept that is leaf, that is a name. If you come to the country like UK here, you make sure that you call the same as this. When I went to the market, I found a kawajat where all the white people were eating leaves. Because leaves. Why is it that is salad for them and is leaf for us? Because they want to make it irrelevant, something that isn't a human need. So you shouldn't be eating it when we could eat it here normally. So my video today, or my talk, or my show, is that we always take, but we don't give. We are creative, very creative people. We create things, but we don't actually promote it. We don't promote it. We want somebody to promote it for us. But one thing is this. I will give a last example, because I don't want to make these videos too long. The last example, and I'm going to try and make it in 2 minutes. The example is this. In Western world, they have AIDS. The aid that they supply to a country that in need. You see that aid is come out of the budget. from the taxpayers within a country. Give an example of UK. The UK give 0.002% of budgets. That seems to be less, but it's a lot. Now, when they give that, they will now see which country they have interest in. For example, they will choose South Sudan, and they want to send the aids in South Sudan. Now, when they send the aids, they say that they are going to help. But that is not the case. The case is that I'm going to give you the aid to help your citizen, but with the condition. One, if I need a contract of such and such and such, for example, I need a contract of oil, would you do it for me? Two, anything that going in the country that I'm interested in, would you allow me to have it? If you say yes, the aid is coming and is going to the people that are suffering. And they will come and do that. When you come and say, no, you can't do it, you are in trouble. Okay, now you tell me, is it a help or is it a deal? AIDS is a deal. If you take AIDS from West, you are signing the deal. Forget about you go and actually physically, the AIDS is a bad deal than the deal that was done with the term and conditions. The AIDS deal is worse than having a physical deal that you sign the contract on, where it can be violated through the term and condition that you agreed. But the AIDS is something that very cheap and limited, but whatever they're going to take is valuable. So this example, I hope it helped you out, and I hope you guys will love to. I would love to see your views. What do you think about my topic? However, let me close this show by saying we always take, but we don't give. We create things and later give it away to be turned back to us. For example, South Sudanese or South Sudan gain independent, and they name and they said to themselves that we are South Sudanese and we are English speaker country. Second language is Arabic. I am talking to you. Don't even speak English better. I don't even speak Arabic better. So how would I accept to be a pairs English speakers and second Arabic speaker when I don't speak those two languages? Majority, 70% of population don't speak Arabic and English, and you are naming yourself to be that because of the views. I will leave you to answer that, and thank you. I hope you guys will like this video, and thank you.